So the spirit of despondency breaks down on this wise also. It is a state of being melancholy or gloom. It is a loss of effort, discouragement, depression, or dejection of the mind. So you not only begin to lose your zeal, lose your vigor, your get up and go, so to speak, about life and about doing things and achieving things, but then you become very discouraged in your spirit. You start wandering within yourself. You start wandering within your own spirit, not being sure-footed of what you want to do, what you want to achieve, where you want to go, who you want to connect with, and different things like that. Those are all signs of a form of depression and people who are dealing with some form of depression because something is off balance. So it also speaks of dejection of the mind, basically meaning that your mind is not on the plane or the level of where it should be. Your mind is even withdrawn from life. Your mind is withdrawn from your achievements. Your mind is withdrawn from your assignments, things that you are assigned to, things that you are required to do. Your mind has become dejected from, disconnected from. So those are some of the things that you need to pray about. I'm not asking you to go see a psychiatrist. I'm not asking you to get a prescription for medication because the doctors have not been able to really tackle this spirit we call depression and the matters, the effects and the after effects of depression. So my suggestion to you would be to go to prayer concerning depression because you have power, you have authority, you have God who is all sovereign, all wise, all knowing. So he already knows what you're dealing with. He already knows the source, the root, the cause, and everything else. So submitting those things to God will be the first step to deliverance. And then getting an understanding of what this spirit is and where did it come in, why is it attacking you, and why everything around you, what formulated this response. Because any travesty or any tragedy or tragic thing that happens in our life quite naturally comes to get a response from us. And so your response did not need to be necessarily grief in all cases. Yes, there's a period to grieve, there's a period to cry, there's a period to mourn, there's a time to dance, as Ecclesiastes goes through the listing of those things. There's a time, season, and place for everything. But some of us, we're mourning when we should be dancing. We're sobbing and complaining when we should be having a different response. And we're looking for a reaction from even other people that we're not receiving from other people where our response should be different. The frustration, the grief, the depression, the turmoil, everything that's coming is coming to get a different response out of you, coming to see what fruit that you're going to bring out of this occurrence. And that's one of the things that I like to bring to your attention. Dejection is defined as depression or lowness of spirit. Depression or lowness of spirit. Dejection is a cast down. Depression, the act of humbling or abasing oneself. Lowness of spirits, occasioned by grief or misfortune, mental depression or melancholy. A low condition, weakness, inability, a dejection of appetite. So I just want to talk about the last two things because I've kind of gone over the rest. A low condition, I don't know about you, but having limited finances, having to deal with foreclosure and the possibility of losing a home or an apartment, cars, and different possessions that you have is feeling or will create the feeling of you being in a low state or a low condition. And those things will attack your emotions, will attack your mind, attack your thinking, and cause you to feel different ways about life and about everything that surrounds you, and will cause you to withdraw in some cases, cause you to be a little irritable, cause you to be a little funny. And the other thing is weakness. When you're vulnerable to some things that are out of your control. Basically, some of these things that are going on in our economy, going on in the government, going on in the system around us are out of our control.